What are the differences between air cooling, wheel cooling, and water cooling of motorcycle? Is water cooling always better? Today, let's talk about how to choose air cooling, wheel cooling, and water cooling when choosing a motorcycle. First of all, let's take a look at the engine of air-cooled models. There is no coolant tank in front, and it relies on the heat sinks on the engine to force air to dissipate heat. Then let's take a look at water cooling. In water cooling, there is usually a coolant tank in front, and the coolant tank has a water pipe entering the engine and a water pipe flowing out of the engine. There are no heat sinks on the engine, and the water circulates to dissipate heat. Let's talk about the characteristics of air cooling and water cooling. First of all, the heat dissipation effect of air cooling is relatively worse, so it may experience thermal attenuation when riding for a long time. The operating temperature of air-cooled models may range from 70 to 80 degrees to 150 degrees. So for this engine, the expansion gap changes caused by thermal expansion and contraction will be very large. Therefore, air-cooled cars cannot be made very precise. The working temperature of water-cooled models is generally between 90 and 110 degrees. The temperature change is smaller, as so engineers can design the engine more precisely, so they can squeeze out more power. For example, taking the CB190 as an example, the 183cc car can only squeeze out 12 kilowatts, but many of our water-cooled 150 models can squeeze out higher power than it. That's the reason. So a water-cooled model is necessarily better. In fact, it is not like that. As for water-cooled models, because of the more complex cooling system, it will bring a problem and its maintenance cost will be higher. The oil supply system is a system that you need to maintain, and the cooling system is a system that needs to be maintained. The brake system is also a system that needs to be maintained. It has 3 systems that need to be